All right, welcome back to Combust Astrology. My name is Liv. Today I'm going to be covering Mars going direct in Cancer. Whew. So I'm recording all these videos in bulk, but you're seeing them split maybe days at a time. But by the time you watch this as things are happening, it should be very crazy. It should be very insane. Neptune, North Node, Saturn, Mercury, together. They're not direct conjunctions, but they're split in doubles, and I like to call it like a couplet where it's Saturn, Saturn and Mercury, Neptune and the North Node together. So you have what is real, what is fake. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it's what the individual person is deciding what's real and fake. And to have Pluto in Aquarius during this peak moment as Pallas Athena is conjunct that, who is your Jesus Christ? Who is your Savior? What is your religion? And what is it that you think is happening right now? Is it the rapture? Is it a reset? Is it a beautiful ending? That's all I could think of looking at all of this. And Ceres, the way that we want to be nurtured and mothered, that asteroid is conjunct the sun. So you're trying to make sense and try to heal yourself in it as it's happening. It's a sort of rigor mortis. Boy, oh boy. And just to spin it off, Jupiter conjunct Vertex in Gemini, giving you a bunch of sources of information, giving that square to the sun, fresh. Peak delusion. What is real? I could say this would be AI and a myriad of fake news being put in front of you with what seems like dystopia. I could say this is an amazing revolutionary scientific breakthrough that is going to allow us to heal and reach the masses, but it depends. This is peak mutable energy. And then you spin that in with Mars in Cancer. The day before, when Mars is retrograde and we're seeing, it's almost like what's fake, because Mars is retrograded with the Saturn and the Mercury. We flip it to being direct, and now it's like, well, what's real? The trine of how you feel emotionally to that combination of Saturn and Mercury. It's like being electrocuted and waterboarded, and at the same time being fed chocolate chip cookies. Like it's so much. It's so much energy, emotionally, spiritually, but literally scientifically. This is the birthing process. A woman giving birth to a newborn, she's pushing with everything. At that moment, she could die. At that moment, she could exchange her life to give new life, or she can exist and have new life, or unfortunately, both can die. That's heavy. I can't tell you what to decide with that. But with this energy, it's like you have three choices: progress, encapsulate yourself here in a moment of time, or wither away. The progressing doesn't have to mean accepting, it could also mean protesting or rebelling, but progressing is action. And with Mars direct in Cancer, again, instead of being so feral and fuming about the things as they are and not feeling like you can do anything about it, now it's almost like you can. You probably will still operate from direct emotion, but you can. You're in a massive tidal wave and you're like, I'm not going to die. So you'll try to swim. Will you make it? I don't know. But it's a worthy effort. For me personally, I'm going to do what I was going to do anyway and allow the waves to kind of carry me and see where it goes. So, with that being said, as Mars goes direct, what you have learned in the past, the lessons, now you get a moment in time to actually carry it out. When it went into shadow, the retrograde, the direct, going forward, we're pretty much almost done. Now, when it goes back into Leo, what did you learn about Mars and Cancer? How do you set your boundaries? How do you let things emotionally disrupt you? I'm not perfect. I've definitely let some of the things here get me emotionally in a tizzy, but I've also been able to step back and be like, I'm expressing life. It happens. Even with all the astrology I know, it happens. So, yeah, lick your wounds, give yourself an okay, and just move on. Or don't. Or stay here forever. The choice is really yours. So, my name is Olivier. You can call me Liv. This is Combust Astrology. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.